Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're going to be watching If the Emperor Had Text-to-Speech Device. This is going to be one of the device shorts, number 5, I think. And this is just Aeldari things. Aeldari things. Aeldari things. I have no idea how to pronounce that correctly, so I'm going to butcher it on purpose. And now that I think about it, the only Aeldari in here were kind of the sly Marbo things, so I don't think that's a good representation of how TTS is going to portray them. That said, I actually kind of like the Eldar because they're just trolls. Just giant trolls, or mostly Eldrad. He's the giant troll. I like his character. He's like the big sort of good, as far as anyone good gets in 40k, which by that I mean he's a massive ass. But he's like doing it for less than completely evil reasons, which as far as 40k goes is good. Let's go with that. I mean, 40k is a reality where Darth Vader would literally be a good guy if nothing about him changed. So, yeah, that's a thing. That said, I don't know what's about to happen. I'm really looking forward to it. I just want to go jump into it because it's TTS. They always have the funnest, most interesting, and memeable, definitely memeable ways to look at any of the characters. So I'm looking forward to that. Link below. Original video. Make sure to hit up, and let's get started. So that's what their ships look like. Ooh, we're keeping the little pop-ups. Nice. Ulthway. Ulthway? Oh, it's a statue. Wait, was that the little boy again?
We are so bold.
You just did. You said the same thing last cycle.
Well, they're not wrong.
We are.
We always are. We get it. Shit is getting old.
We're more bold than usual. Eminently bold. Species-wide bonery. Ultimate boneration, my friend. Absolutely 100%.
I already love this guy.
Come now, the vision was not that bad.
We were getting slaughtered. Wholesale. Everyone.
Nothing a few well-placed Wraith Guard cannot solve.
I'd like to point out when he says bone, he just keeps making hip
See.
motions.
So, the visions of our infinity circuits being smashed in the dark gods gloating over mounds of our slain broken bodies. Maybe just have a few more Wraith Guards lying around to deal with that. Is that right?
Yes.
Slain or restfully sleeping for an ambush?
There were Hellblades in our skulls!
Fuck! Well, it works for a craftful London, does it not?
That is quite enough screaming. Sirius ass, it's giving me a headache.
Master Eldrad, excellent timing. As the wisest among us, perhaps you could offer some input.
Oh no.
How boned we are.
As of currently. Oh yes, we are, indeed, boned.
Yes! In your face!
But that does not mean we are super boned.
Huh?
There's
Warlock,
just...
let me ask you.
Oh god.
When the cutting blade falls, must the hands that wield it need still flow with the kiss of life?
Huh?
I mean, that depends. Like, clearly not, but...
Then that is the answer you seek.
Wait.
He's making this up, isn't he?
Eldrad, come now. We're not Monkey. You do not have to talk like that. We don't do that Zen fairy shit when Monkey are around like...
It's like I told you.
They only do the Zen fairy.
Touching the blade.
Would you shut up? Eldrad!
Motherfucker, suck a reaper!
He's a troll. I love him.
Son of a Chakarian whore.
He's about to say they're super boned, aren't they?
This really is not the time for tomfoolery, though.
Wait, people in this series can get serious?
The
Who aren't
despoiler
Corvax?
gathers his forces in the eye. The children of man stir and breathe anew.
Skeleton
Eons of
shrieks.
corrosion shuffled off. And so, with this new era approaching, it is time to make our final
He's working in the Black Library?
preparations.
He's dealing with the clowns. What?
Well, desperate times, I suppose. Let's see if those Eldari Athenius cunts will play nice.
Really? Eldred is using Discord. That guy's smile scares me.
Conrad!
Did he just...
Hello, Vect.
What's behind... Why are they... I don't... What is that?
Why else did you last sent a message my way?
Why are they all vibrating behind him?
Ours?
Oh, yeah, Drukari. Never mind. Don't want to know. The answer's probably worse than I think I can imagine.
Glass of freshly harvested Nisasatines mixed with just a pinch of splintermine.
No games, Vect. You're the last person I would ask for advice on herbal remedies.
What? Oh, one moment, sorry, Eldrad. I was not talking to you. I'm at a thing right now. We're in the middle of pin the tail on the bunkai. Well, that is a fun color.
Oh, he was getting his order. That was his order.
Of course, my overlord.
Vect, no, I still do not understand you.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing.
Appreciate to an extent that you must indulge in malefic red room nonsense to live.
I don't think it's...
Must you show such...
You seem to assume he doesn't because he has to.
way of doing it?
Oh, well, to be honest, now that you mention it, this party is a bit of a bust. To be honest, half the Archon here are on the chopping block, if you know what I mean.
Oh. Was that a... What was that? What was that in the background? Just some random guy? What?
Oh, bless your heart, Archon. You know, really, you called it a good time, Eldrad. The gas was about to pour in, and I was going to take my leave at any rate.
The play-by-play is quite unnecessary, Vect. I can all too well imagine the atrocities you are committing.
Oh, fine. Be like that, Killjoy.
No, not like this.
Very well, then. Now that I have a free moment, let's hear what is bothering
Oh,
you.
God.
I'm all ears.
And the fact that he's just completely chill is actually scarier than if he
And
wasn't.
as loath as I am to deliver it to you, here it is. Our race is doomed.
Yeah.
The Ranadandra is upon us. I swear it to you. The Harlequins know it. I know it. And as much as I hate you and all the filthy, grox-boning, doped-up, deviant, smackhead shit the Drukari stands for,
Yeah, yeah.
you need to know it too.
Well,
Drug blood
kind
fiends,
of
yeah.
you to call in then. But is that not how
Murder
things
boners.
usually are? You prophesize our race's demise, and well, we ignore you. As far as I'm concerned, things are going just dandy here in Kamara.
Yeah.
Perhaps your vision was a portent of your own personal doom. Thanks for checking in, though. Really, it is always nice to hear from the family.
Vect, please! How long do you believe your bubble of debauchery in Kamra will last you?
Does he
I'm well
care?
aware that my premonitions of our species' demise hold little interest in your mind. I called you because it is serious and imminent this time. The genuine article, the Ranadandra, the complete and total Slaneshi death boning that's been...
Indeed, yes, of course.
He probably enjoyed it at this
And I
point.
suppose I should just dismantle my entire power structure, raise my city to the ground, mosey on down to Oathway for a bit of prostration and brotherly love. Say, you tell me.
I'm gonna be honest, that'd actually be creepier.
Fortresses should I bring?
Asrubael, this is your last
Well,
chance!
that's his real name?
Eldrad, please do not be so dramatic. Surely you did not think I was vapid enough to get all riled up on your vague portents of doom, right? I've been around the bend more than enough times to take prophecies with a grain of salt.
He's not wrong.
After all, you've got enough salt to fill a hollowed-out craft well.
Your willful idiocy never ceases to disgust. You do not even need to be psychic to see the writing on the walls.
They actually have a wall with writing on it, so that's the
13th
little
Black
thing.
Crusade is coming.
Oh, they're acknowledging 8th edition.
Spoilers,
Ooh.
be this time. Bringing in the milk, perhaps.
Not only that, but the Void Dragon stirs in its slumber.
So is it on Mars
Its
or not in
shackles
this
have
one?
nearly decayed.
And as of this conversation, he remains asleep, right?
The Tau are...
Have you tried throwing wraith cards at them? That
Really?
usually works. Does it still work?
Yes. I mean, why are people on about Wraith Guards today? No,
Another 8th
you know
edition
what?
reference.
Listen, Vect. Listen. I hate you. I hate you and your stupid spiky city and your stupid spiky hat.
Have I mentioned I like Eldrad?
So much.
He's very much right.
Long drawn-out speeches, self-aggrandizing fops think are
But
inspiring.
ignoring my incandescent hatred for you, you are still Eldar. So I am
And you're still
trying
closer
to
to the
do
humans
a
than him,
favor for the first
which is
time
fucked up
in
because they want to
however
murder
long it has
you.
been. No strings attached. That is proof enough I am earnest. Is
Okay,
it not?
one, no,
Can
you're
not
an
at
Eldar.
least
You don't
hear
do that.
what
You're
I
a
must
Farseer
say
Eldar.
without
No.
dismissing me?
You
I
might
can
be a
have the
Phoenix Lord
Harlequin
Eldar.
deliver
No.
message in triplicate,
Strings are always there.
quadruplicate, whatever would please you.
Yes, Eldrad, I know. I understand your meaning. The end of the Eldar race! Ah!
To be fair, yeah, I mean, practically they're in the end times for them already. Was like, what, 90% of their population?
Of the Eldar race. You know,
Slaanesh.
maybe if you craft worlders got your heads out of your blasé milquetoast ancestral circle jerk, you call a council and wisened up to the Drukhari way of doing things.
I'd like to point out you are literally he has no right to talk about circle jerks, considering that's literally Kamora, basically.
Excellent point. And maybe if you death-faced helter-skelter BDSM freakazoids stopped feeding Slaanesh for even half of a femtosecond way back when, we would not be in this mess to begin with.
Yikes! 10,000 years later,
that wrong?
you still will not let it go, huh?
It's still eating them.
I truly am at a loss for dicks.
Okay, that's great.
Your depraved lifestyle is what gave birth to the god creature that is actively eating our souls.
You ain't wrong.
Eldrad, you little punk. Owning up to your mistakes is the first step to being a better person. Everyone's journey starts somewhere.
What?
Perhaps that is a good place for you to start.
Iliad is coming.
Oh, they're acknowledging this.
You blithering codger. You actually mean to tell me that old fairy tale has caught you all up in arms again? Another drink. Now, please.
Oh, he knows about this.
I'm just now about to travel with the Harlequins of the Mask of the Midnight Sorrow to the moon of Coheria. A prophecy involving it.
You sure you want to tell him where you're going? That sounds like a bad idea.
One gel shot in and we are already using the P word. Does this prophecy give you reason to rattle off on some well-deserved vacay? I mean, I get it. If you wanted a few escorts to spice things up, you should have just told me.
Coheria's surface has immense amounts of psychic residue covering it. We suspect the moon had been on the precipice of the ancient Aeldari Empire before the birth of She Who Thirsts.
Wonder why they
Thus,
switched
it
off
ended
names.
up saturated with numberless grains of crystal when the eye opened.
Ah, and I am guessing they're not your garden variety magic crystals.
Polymer magic, nice.
You're not traipsing around on fossilized farseers, are you?
Crude, but not
Accurate.
entirely incorrect.
Interesting. You know, you could turn to me. Could probably set you up with a nice prize.
The moon of Coheria will be our species' savior, Vect.
No, I won't.
Much like how a spirit seer calls upon the ghosts of long-dead Eldar to enter wraith constructs, we shall call upon the spirits dwelling in each infinity circuit. Every single Eldar to have fallen and joined the afterlife of their respective craft world, the sum total of 10 millennia worth
Wouldn't
of
it be longer
perished
because
Eldar, and channel
it was
them
not
into the
much longer,
moon
wouldn't
of
matter.
Coheria.
Oh, that is crazy. Good liquor. Another dear heart.
You heard him, Timothy. Pour the alcohol into his mouth.
It has the name of Timothy.
With every ghost of every craft world temporarily joined as one, the moon of Coheria would turn into a psychic beacon so
attract
powerful
Tyranids?
it could wake the dead. Or more specifically, the god of the dead, Iliad.
And how, if I may ask, are you going to perform such a feat? Seems a bit above your psychic weight class and a bit too risque for any decent entourage.
My powers are indeed not enough.
Oh?
And no living seer would follow me into such a...
Delightful controversy. Oh, do not say anything. I've already called it.
Dead Seers?
You said no living seer, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, it's kind of
Which,
obvious.
of course, rules out anyone but the dead.
There's a lot of them.
You have gone and snatched up the crystallized seers of yore from each craft world to act as hyperspatial links to that dead dust moon of yours. Yes?
That is
Airier
kinda perverse.
Bring the Mask of the Midnight Sorrow on a show tour to every single craft world across the Great Wheel to covertly enlist the aid of the most powerful seers in Eldar history.
And by
And now,
enlist, he means
I am
steal,
bringing
right?
them with me to Coheria.
Yeah, holy shit. Oh, wow. Okay, Eldrad. Well, I'm coming off the Hypex, which means I am done entertaining your crazy hoopla. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. Iliad is a myth, nothing more. I'm more than a touch shocked you would call me about all
How
this.
did Iliad
If you
form?
were
I don't actually
so
remember.
far-seeing, you would already know I'm
get
not
into that
going to
again.
help you.
I only need your hand in this one thing. This one singular thing. Vect. The Monkey in the system must remain unaware of our plans, so to that end, I would ask that you send some sort of force, it matters not how sizable, to pillage in and around the system.
Be a
I do
distraction.
not care for what heinous acts your Cabalites perform on its inhabitants, only that you keep them preoccupied.
Yeah,
Come
we
now,
would
who
kind of try and
exactly
shoot
do you
them.
think would interfere with operations on some derelict moon, huh? I have no interest nor need to invest my troops in such an endeavor.
But Vect?
Besides, I'm sure you're already aware, but the demonic Monkai known as Magnus the Red had a huge majority of that wretched Imperial watchdog force thrown into the Imperium, so there's nothing to worry about, really. Oh, speaking of which, I am expecting some
yeah, that
related
did happen.
company, so I'm going to have to drop the call, Eldrad.
I am kind of wondering how the
You
changes
know,
will affect
I
moving to
grew
8th edition, because
allies
it looks like they are
and
trying
used to
to.
report your wacky little misadventure. Should make for some delightful television, if nothing else. Here's looking at you, kid.
You are infuriating!
And you try my patience as well, Othron. I have attempted to remain as cordial as this volatile cocktail of chemicals and barbiturates will allow me. But you have once again pushed me to the very cusp of frothing rage. Not to mention, you are seriously taxing my data plan. Wi-Fi is not cheap in Comoron. You would not believe the amount of soul stones I had to consume just to get the stove running.
I pray Comoros suffers its final disjunction soon, you voracious bone mongler!
Oh, that's a nice one. I'm going to use
I
that.
like that
Bone
one.
monger.
Captain, write that one down. I would like to use it again sometime in the future.
It's a good one. It's a good
I would
one.
respond in similar fashion, but I really do not think I'm capable of that kind of nastiness. I have to keep my civilities, you know, be the bigger man. Toodles, Eldrad. Don't let the Monkai kick you on the way out.
When a freaking dark elf
Guess we are
has
doing
moral
this
high ground
on
on you.
our own.
Can't believe you even bothered asking.
Yes. Kind of a dick, is he not?
You would know.
Ah, well. Solandri Veilwalker,
What be up, Eldrad?
I need you to inform that Mon Key cipher that the operation is about to begin.
Oh.
If things go haywire, you know how the plan goes.
Cypher's
You
working with him?
coax the machine man on Mars into action. We find the emissary.
Sure thing, Farseer. Let's just hope he isn't a big, bewildering bag of hooded dicks about it.
I am sure he
That's
will
all
be.
he is. That's all anyone from Mars seems to be.
There.
Most excellent. Come, Adriam Spectre. Now, let us go save the
Did he
Eldar
call
race.
Vect just to make sure he wouldn't interfere?
Back my main mouth. Damn, what a bore.
Your spikiness!
Oh, watch yourself, whelp. I just had this pagoda pressure washed. What seems to be amiss?
King's Gate, sire! They have broken through!
Oh, yeah, from the previous one.
has been located as leader of their forces!
I forgot they were doing that, yeah.
Well,
Just having in the background.
plan marches forward, it seems.
They have a plan?
It is high time for two emperors to meet.
Vect going to Earth.
Sore throat! Sore throat! Timothy! More wine!
Oh my god, what the... There is a lot to say about this. The first one is the guy on Mars being a bag of dicks. Let's be completely honest. As it's been portrayed so far, everyone from Mars is literally just a bunch of cyber dogs. That seems to be accurate, so yeah, that's the thing. Also, I'm actually a little surprised that they're actually bringing in elements of 8th edition and the revival of Bobby G. The revival of Bobby G. And most of the shift to 8th edition, the lore that came with it, into TTS, because that started back in 7th. I thought they were just going to move from there and separately, but no. They're actually bringing in plot points. That's just Enneads coming in. They may or may not bring in Vrain from the Drukhari side. They probably don't need to at this point, but they might. And I'm looking forward to all the silly shenanigans. And then Vect maybe being implied, unless I'm reading into it wrong, to going to Earth when all of the Inquisitors and freaking Lehman Russ drop in, hopefully with a return Magnus and Kitten into the Emperor's Chamber, and just... There is a cluster flux. I know what I said, I mean that exactly that way. A cluster flux just going everywhere right now, and it's just getting bigger and better. And then, because of the Bro Trip series, it looks like they're taking an entire army and condensing it around Terra as they go, and each one will probably be bringing in more allies. They got the Cadchans, without the CH in there, man. This is getting more and more crazy every step of the way, and the build-up is to the point where I'm just looking forward to it just condensing to a small little ball and exploding into its own universe of insanity. I'm having fun. I'm sure no one got that. So I'll say, everyone, just remember, link below, original video. Make sure to hit up. And, oh, one last thing. If anyone else was thinking that it kind of looked like Eldrad, the entire point of calling Vect was to make sure he didn't get into that one solar system where they were doing the ritual and get in his way, and by saying, hey, do this for us, because he knew he wouldn't, maybe he's a farseer, maybe Phoenix Lord. I'm still not sure about that one. So it could be entirely possible he's just manipulating them regardless. But yeah, I could go either way, mostly because I haven't looked into it enough. I'm assuming I'm wrong either way, because again, farseer. So yeah, link below, original video. Make sure to hit up, and if you have already, do it again, because it was awesome. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.
Thank you.